What's up, guys? It is your girl, Matt Cox. I am your Quilty BFF, and today we are working on a paper piece block because, in true Matt Cox form, we've got our guild meeting tonight, and I was supposed to do a block for this quilt, and I have not done the block. So, yeah, there's that. So, we've got to do the block. Nobody's here yet. Somebody's here. Is it me that's here? I don't know. Let's prep for this block and try to figure out all the things. Oh, shoot. I meant to check something. Let's check something really quickly. If you're here, say hi. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what's up. Okay. We don't want the... We are looking up our peeps and see if they have debuted. Sheesh. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. What's up, Alana? Chocolate quilts. Are you scared to try FPP or EPP? So EPP is the hand sewing. FPP is paper. Either way, I get it. I was once that. I am not that anymore. I've done both. I prefer FPP over EPP, but there's a place for both, you know? You know, it's all right. Oh my goodness. I just thought about it. I am going to a quilt store tonight, and there are a couple of things that I need to get. There's a couple of fabrics that I should probably have my eye out for, and we get a little discount on things. And so I should totally buy from the store, right? Oh, you're eating See's candy right now? What's your See's candy? So what's up, Yvette? Mine is a Chelsea. Like, what? Chelsea all day long. And then I'll do like a milk butter, a dark chocolate butter. And there's like a California, is it a California brittle? Is it called a California something? Yep, those are mine. And I'm very particular. So like I won't just do a nuts and shoes box. Like we're not doing that. We are doing specific. If I'm doing a pound box, we're doing a pound of a bunch of Chelsea's, a few of the butter ones, and then some California brittle. Delicious. Yes. Oh, you do the raspberry? Don't give me no raspberry. I can't. Oh, nope. But a Chelsea all day long. Alana, you're working and need a distraction? I'll distract you. If I don't fall over here trying to get to the, oh, I'm sure the camera just went out. One of the cameras just went out because I just kicked the plug. That was great. See if we can't fix that. Let's see if we can't fix it. Let's see. Share you. There we go. Okay. Tomorrow they are debuting this book, so we'll just put that to the side. I had no idea I had it early. I'm glad that I checked. 3 Yard Quilts is dropping a book tomorrow. We have it early. We will, do all the things. I got this Rocky Road. What's up, Carolina? What you doing? You're hanging for a bit? Aw, cool. Thank you. Hanging out. Hey, I want to go to San Diego's fair. And I know you told me, what's up, Annette? I know you told me that it's later. It's not right now, but I'm looking forward to it. You guys, these are so good. I bought so many. So many. I am so into enamel pins right now. So if you've ever seen me at a show, it's very possible that I gave you a pin, but we're gonna upgrade those pins. We're gonna up them a little bit. Coming soon. Oh, I love these. Rock and roll. We were just talking about rock and roll. It starts the 12th. Okay. Hopefully it runs long enough for me to get there. I've got some more travel coming up. You know how we do. Sip and sew. How cute are these guys? They're killer. I bought so many. It's a rainbow because, you know, you've met me. It's pretty much my whole personality. Rainbows. And then I bought some of their magnetic snaps because the colors were so insane. Even though I also bought the cam snaps that where you use the cam machine to do it. These, you don't have to do that, which is fine. No biggie. But there's some, I got the black ones. I think I got a purple ones. They're so pretty. What's up, Kathleen? 4th of July is the last day. Oh, yeah, that's plenty of time. You guys run for a long time. I think LA County only runs till like for 3 weeks or so. I had a good time at that. You know, that's a great place to start, I think. I'm going to enter at some point, maybe this year or next year, because I want to be able to speak from experience. I am not a show quilter. I'm not trying to be a show quilter, I don't think, unless I accidentally fall in love with it. But I'm not anticipating the love with that. But I do want to be able to speak with some authority about what it feels like to enter. So we're entering quilts. I've got one right now that I've got a couple that I think will do. They can get into some shows, you know, or whatnot. We'll see. What's up, Tony? Pico Rivera. What? Pico? What? I used to go horseback riding in Pico. You're not far from me at all. Oh, the 12th of June. Oh, I see. What was I thinking? Oh, you know why? Because I have no idea what month it is, ever. Never know what day, never know what month, never know the things. Let me see here. So we're doing some paper piecing, nice and easy. Again, I've got to do a block tonight. And I think it's so important when you join a guild to try to participate in the things, even if it's not your jam. You might find out that something is your jam and you just want to support your friends. Like my guild members, those are my Quilty BFFs too. So if she's throwing something, how's it going to look if her friend doesn't participate? And she specifically asked that I try, even though everybody knows this is not my jam. What I mean is we're using upcycled fabrics. She went to a thrift store and she thrifted all this stuff. And then she washed it. She cleaned it up for everybody. And then she made these rolls. And then you get to pick a roll, however many you want. And they want finished 12 or finished 24-inch pieces. So I'm going to go on ahead and do a block. And I just, you know, again, this is not usually what I do, but we're going to go through it. We're going to see what's in here. And I found a paper piece pattern from Wombat Quilts. I feel like I'm always on her site. It's one of the first ones that pops up when you type in free FPP. And I've done the pillow. Where's that pillow? Oh, it's a little bit far. It's right over there. I don't think I can get to it. But I know that I've used another one, and the pillow is so cute. Okay. Hopefully I won't kick the cord. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to get the pillow. Oh, crap. That just is not smart. Ouch. Bad things are happening. Here we go. Shoot. Okay. Did I kick the cord? I didn't. I moved the whole ironing board. This little guy. I think I got this pattern off of hers too, and I quite love it. I saw a woman do a star quilt that, like, I want to say it was at QuiltCon like a year or two ago, and it was all these stars with different variations of it, kind of put like the dropped into the background. So it was cream and black, and it was so stunning. And so then I was on my head to find a pattern that was similar because I wanted to do one so badly. And this one came out pretty good. It looks okay. So same girl, she's got like 25 maybe patterns on her site. It's from like 2015. And I seem to always jump back there. I don't know why. I love that when there are, it's a good place. Again, I think it's a good place to start. I think it's a good idea to try at shows because of that. Now, I was told that at LA County, they don't compare quilt to quilt. They just judge the quilt. I don't know. I don't understand it because I was like, well, if they're just judging the quilt on itself, does everybody get a ribbon? She's like, no, everybody still doesn't get a ribbon. Again, I haven't looked into it. I don't know. And I want to do the tablescape. Hey, do you guys do tablescapes where you guys are too in San Diego? Totally into tablescapes right now. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is prep this. This particular pattern does not have the seam allowance on it, which means your girl's got to get busy and add it. I'm just dropping this line here on the 1/4 inch line and drawing a line to add it in so I know where it is. I'm using a pencil, not a friction pen, because it'll be just my luck. I hit it with a little heat and it will disappear. And I've got to do this with all of them. Judging varies, and yes, tablescapes is a character. Oh, I'm totally into tablescapes right now. All the things tablescapes. I'm totally working on one, and my guild is annoyed because, first of all, I've been working on it for a while. My guild and my manager are like, why are you doing this? They're like, why? What is happening? I'm going to finish it at some point. It's going to be a really cool installation when I do. It has 3 more pieces to it that need to be done, and I just haven't done them yet. They were supposed to be done by now, like this year, and I haven't even touched them. And I get on everybody's nerves, but hey, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Carolina, what you got going on? So I know that you have rulers and the new sizes, right? Are the new sizes available? What sizes are available right now? Let me ask you that. What sizes of your ruler are currently available? If you guys don't know, Carolina Moore has the glow ruler that I love that needs to be charged up right now because I think it's time for a charge. Y'all know the glow ruler. I showcased it. I showed you about it. We love it. We have them. But now we can get them in different sizes. So now we got to pick which size we want now. Sizes. Oh, I know you're working. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You'll get back to me when you can. So the Los Angeles Quilters Guild is this Wednesday in Downey. But what time? What time? I didn't even know there was a LA Quilt Guild. I don't know why I didn't. Duh, right? I want to come. I'm going to drop it in my I'm going to drop it in the community so whoever else is in the LA area or whoever else is in the community can find it. If you guys haven't checked out my community, you should because it's so much fun. All right, so right now we've got the 6-inch ruler, the 12.5 square ruler, and the 6.5 by 24 will start coming in next week. That's the one I want. I want that one right there. But they're back on. Oh, okay. They're on back order through August. Oh, they're already sold out. Good for you. That's what I'm talking about. The 6.5 by 24, doing it. I want it. Yep, we're doing it. I want it. I want it. I love that thing. So cool. LA Quilters Guild Wednesday in Downey. I can get to Downey. I say that, but I currently don't have a car, which is really funny. So y'all know I went to Palm Springs, going to go hang out at the quilt shops because that's what I do. And don't you just know that my car decided that it wanted to overheat on my way back? I mean, it was only 100 degrees. Like, what? Come on, car, you know better. And she went kaput. Now, this is not the first time we've had this issue. Usually when I'm on the way to the quilt store. But the dealer said they fixed it. You know what the dealer didn't? Fix it. So yes, I did 150-mile tow. What? Adventures. All the quilty adventures. Don't worry, I am fine. The tow truck driver was awesome. Once I taught him to stop saying the word blanket, we were cooking with gas. I don't know why everybody does that. I mean, and I get it. Sometimes I say the word blanket so that people understand what it is that I'm talking about. But look, what you're not going to do is call my work a blanket. I guess I need to stop using it as an example. I need to say cover. I need to start using the word cover. Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't great. Not 150 miles. Leave it to me. I'm always somewhere, though. That's what happens when you're just always doing something. Always in these streets, in the quilty streets. If you don't fly out late tomorrow night, you want to see? This is why we tell each other the things. I want to go to the guild meeting, too. It's in Downey. I'm going to one tonight in Santa Monica, which is the LA Modern Guild. But this one is just the LA Quilters Guild, which I would love to go to. I dropped in on the African American Quilters Guild, and don't think that you just got to be Black, because it was a mix of people in there. It was fun too. Everybody's welcome. That's just what it's called. And I had a great time. I had a great time at that guild meeting. I love guild meetings. I want to go to the ones in San Diego. I'm not sure if it's I think it's the San Diego Modern and I don't know. I don't know. I've got some friends who told me they used to go, and it's only once a month, right? Like I can drive down to San Diego once a month. My husband drives almost every day, so I can certainly get down there a little bit, right? I'd like to go to one of their guild meetings. I want to know what everybody's doing. You canceled the flight on last Saturday. Oh, it's 10 a.m. on Wednesday. The social hour starts at 9 a.m. Okay, let's do it. Tony, you want me to come? Are you scared? Are you scared you're not going to make any friends? Do you have a Quiltress in Training shirt? I swear. If you want to make a friend, wear a Quiltress in Training shirt. They love that. There's a ton of guilds in San Diego. No, there's a Metro. There's something Metro that I'm supposed to be looking into. I think it's something San Diego Metro or something. I don't know. One of my girlfriends told me about it, and I want to say that she used to go. I gotta check out what's happening down there. I gotta check it out. Chocolate does come in white and milk chocolate. Yes, it does. Okay, I'll come. Tony, I just gotta not forget. Okay, I gotta add it in right now. What is you said Wednesday at 9 a.m. I could do that. Sounds like fun. I would love to be somewhere at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. That's something they're very glad to know that's happening. We're putting it in the calendar, and then I'm going to add it to my community, the Pop Quilter community. Again, so much fun. It's for you. If you've never hung out in the community before, it's kind of like a mix between Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook all together. But it's fun. And you don't have to see people's feet. I don't know why that bothers me so bad. That's what really started this. I must have gotten a suggestion or saw a reel that I absolutely didn't want to see and got mad and was like, I'm building my own community. And then I did. Oh, perfect. Tony, are you in the group? I posted a link to the info. Where'd you post it? Did you post it in the community? Because I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I was in there earlier this morning, but I haven't been in for like a few hours. Let me see. And forgive me if you're in the community and I don't know. I'm starting to get to know everybody, but there's like people in there now. It's not just me. It's weird. I have like all these new Quilty BFFs. And then your names are different. So charge it's in my head, not my heart. Y'all know y'all are my Quilty BFFs. What am I doing? Downey, LA Quilters Guild. I love that you guys have a social hour. We just got one. We didn't have one before, and it made all the difference in our meetings. So if you are a guild and you're wondering why people aren't loving on each other the way you want, think about adding a social hour because I love it. I'm going to go and talk to everybody so much. I'm going to know what everybody's doing and why they're doing it and all the things. One thing I'm going to do is make a quilty friend. You're planning on joining the community? Yay, Tony, come on in. We will love on you. Come post the things. Come do the stuff. We are a very nice community. Everybody's super cool. Like when I say super cool, have you ever wanted to be like, hey, Mac, did you see X, Y, or Z? Or Mac, did you see whatever? Or whomever, did you see this? That's kind of what the community is. It's fun. People are finding so much cool stuff that now we kind of are knowing what's happening. We've got a room for sew along, so now we can track everybody's sew alongs. We've got a room for stuff that's coming out, stuff that's out. Notions room. Ooh, speaking of that, we're going to add Carolina's rulers to the Notions room because I haven't seen that talked about. Doing it. Now I'm going to add it, but if Carolina was in the group, which I'm not saying she has to be, she could have added it herself because it's not just about me. It's about all the things. All the things. I'm just using her as an example. She's my friend. Let me see. If you're a pattern designer, go in there and drop your pattern. If you're a long armor, go in there and brag about your long arming. Go in there and tell about your deals. I don't care. There's a room for that. There's a room for all the things. All the quilty things. And whenever I think of something to add, I just add it to something. I just add it. I can't know all the quilty things by myself. So I love when people add stuff. Add it, add it, add it. You just can't keep, no, you can't keep up. You're too busy running an amazing business. Being a boss lady. A quilty boss lady. Yeah, no, you can't keep, no, and no. Nope. But we're adding your stuff. We're going to be talking about you back there, though. We're only allowed to say good stuff, though, so you don't have to worry about anybody talking trash about anybody in that group, period. We tolerate no trash talking in any way, shape, or form. You can't talk crap about businesses, shops, any of that. Like, none of it. Where is the other Olfa thingy? Where's the other cutter? Quilty Empire. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's the word I use. I don't know why I didn't use it for you. You build that Quilty Empire. Handle it. Handle it, sis. You got it. Oh, I'm trying to build mine too. I'm trying. Finally got the wholesale section ready on the thing today. What? A win is a win. That's a win. Wholesale section. Aha, we want you. I love watching people win. I love watching people blossom. It makes me so happy. Just love it. Love it. Love it. Lana? Lana, what? Aren't you in there with me? You know what? Again, there's like people in there now. There weren't people in there before. It was just a little bit. That's right. Annette's in there. She's in there for sure. Just go to my website, MA Couture Crafting, and then you'll see Pop Culture Community. Go ahead and hit that tab and then hit the join button and come hang out. Come see what's happening behind the scenes. A little something, something. We're finding stuff. We're talking about the things, all the cool things in the quilting world that we can find. It's a good time. All right, guys, now I'm just rough cutting these apart. And I'm going to make 2 piles. I'm currently only actually belong to the LA Modern Quilt Guild. I don't know if I'm going to just join everybody's guilds. I take my gilding very seriously. So if I join, I want to participate. I don't want to just be lurking. Like, we have some people who are in our guild. We have some famous people in our guild, not famous, like celebrities and stuff in our guild, and they don't even show up and come play with us. And it makes me sad. And so, not that I'm a celebrity, I just want to give my guild some love. But at the same time, being a quilty content creator and the type of content that I do, I kind of need to know what's going on too. I gotta kind of keep my finger on the pulse. So I'm like, well, should I just join? But I want to be an active member. I don't want to just be. But I am looking for a traditional guild. Traditional, why? I don't know that I'm truly a super traditional quilter, but I would need to have a consultation with somebody who's done a Dear Jane. And you know where I'm not finding people who have done Dear Janes? Anywhere. Hard to find. I need a consult, and I need one like ASAP, because I'm going to start it. I'm getting ready to do a bucket list quilt. We talked about the bucket list quilt that I want to start. I want to do a double wedding ring. So we're going to do that this year. And then we are going to, start our Dear Jane. You guys already know about that. We've talked about it, but I need to talk to somebody. I got a few questions that I need answered before I just jump into that bad boy. And I don't know anybody who's done it. And it's definitely, again, a bucket list kind of quilt, but I'm going to do it. Not only am I going to do it, I'm going to finish it. Because if I start it, I'm finishing it, period. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I've got some ideas and whatnot, but I want to make sure it counts. You know what I mean? Dear Jane just disappeared. Let me see. Yeah, it's a lot to balance, Carolina. And you want to be in there. Like, I want to be in there. I love having quilty BFFs. That's kind of my whole thing. But yeah, it's not. Oh, look at these. These are not necessarily fabrics that I probably would have chosen. You just haven't finished it yet. It's not that you never finished it. You're going to totally finish it. I believe that one day you're going to finish it, unless you decided that you don't want to finish it. And I get that too. I have found I've started a quilt that I was like, absolutely not finishing it. No, thank you. All right, look at these fabrics. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. This is a shirt here. Can we get that in something? Can we make that awesome? The largest piece that we have is this right here. But because it opens, we're going to need it to not be open. And I'm glad that I just saw that button. Okay. I don't know why I thought a buttonhole wouldn't have another button. Come on, girl. You're better than this. Where can we put it? Maybe we'll just use this part. Who knows? What is in this roll? The diamond strip ruler. I kind of wish I had that right now. I'd like to. So there's another project. What is this? Is this like a tapestry? Some kind of. Okay, found objects. How am I going to make this work? I really don't want to use anything that is not in here. I don't want to add. They told me I cannot put Tula in there. They specifically said, Mac, don't put Tula in there. They called me out on everything. Do not Tula this. All right, fine. Oh, crap. I thought I had a solid in here. But I want to put a solid in here. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to use what we have. We are doing this challenge. Oh, it's a challenge. Oh, how this is a challenge. What y'all talking about? Oh, cool. I get it. You're out. And that's okay. I love that you figured out you weren't going to finish it. You weren't feeling it. So you gave it away to someone who's going to do something with it. Brown Sugar Stitches Quilt Guild, which was established in 2000. Well, that sounds neat. Brown sugar. I like brown sugar. She is the glow lady. She is. Where's my glow ruler? I could show you the ruler. I want to say it's right over here. Me finding the glow ruler is also me not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which would be doing this block, because this block just got for me. For me. It didn't get for me. We're doing it. We committed to it. If y'all don't know who Carolina Moore is, she is the person who designed this glow ruler. It glows. Oh, charged. Bet y'all weren't ready for that. And now look, we can see the things. We can see the lines. I have the baby one. The next one that I'm going to get is a 6.5 by 24. It's a Dundada doing it for sure. So cool. Awesome sauce. We officially have a Quilty BFF that is a designer of awesome things. All right. All right, for real. How are we going to do this? Think. You can do this. I thought I got one with red in it. I saw that there was one that had like a bright red fabric in it. Oh, I'm trying not to add something in here to make this make sense for me. That's not what this is about. You guys hear me pep talking myself? I don't even know how this goes together exactly. I guess it goes together like that. How else could it go together, girl? And I really don't want to look at the picture to know how it goes together. At this point, I just want to let go and see what happens. So we're going to make a couple of decisions here. It's got to go together like this, right? And it's not enough to stay as consistent as I want. So how big of a piece do I need for this? We can do maybe, can I get 4 out of this? All right. That's a big piece that is required for that. I know we can get 2, but can we get 4? I don't know. Oh, it's in Georgia. This is just a random pattern by, oh, I should take this out. This is just a random pattern by Wombat Quilts. And it comes out to be some kind of like star kind of thing. I don't know. What's up, Linda? So, it's some kind of star thingy. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I just needed the block to be, yeah, this is definitely going to give me 2. I cannot get more than 2 out of this piece. I don't know. I just need to get to it. Like, quit. This is, and it's funny. The woman who put this all together is an improv. Oh, what's funny is the background for the quilt that I'm really working on would go so well to tie this in. I just looked in the basket, in my scrap basket. Wouldn't this go great to just tie this all in and be my solid? Oh my goodness. The temptation. And if I use it all up, the store that I bought that fabric from, I could just get more. Do you guys put your scraps aside and then pull from them just in case? Ooh, I want to do it. Ooh, I want to do it. Ooh, I want to do it. Okay, guys, tell me, should I just use what's here or should I add in a little background? Y'all tell me. If y'all tell me just use and just go with the project, that's what I'm going to do. But if you give me permission to use for my scraps, it's not Tula, it's just a background. Y'all let me know. That's funny. See, in Marietta, Georgia, there is a guild there for you. Look it up, look it up. What's going on, Laurel? Are y'all giving me permission? I have to finish a skirt for your daughter. Oh no, knock it out. I get it. Thank you for popping in at all. I appreciate it. What are we doing? Oh, so y'all are just not gonna tell me what to do? You guys are gonna let me make my own decisions? Does that ever go well? Own decisions? What is this? This must have been a skirt because this is a whole dart. There's a whole dart in this. So Sonia, she really didn't say, she was very specific about telling me do not put Tula in here, and they really don't want you to add, but I imagine like a little solid wouldn't hurt anything. But I guess that question right there lets me know that I just need to go on ahead and use what's here and just do the things. All right, we're doing it before I talk up all the time and then there's no block. So we're doing it. Just be creative. It's okay. Let go. Let it go. Oh, the control freak in me does not let stuff go. There's a whole dart in this, guys. A whole dart. I want the outside to be similar. Similar. I really like this. I think it's, oh, no, that's right. Somebody folded that puppy over. I need that. We're going to use this. What's going on? The gallery photos are rather nice. Oh, yeah, I got to check it out. What's up, Becky? You know what, Becky? I don't think I have a PayPal option in that. I know I hate when stuff doesn't have PayPal either. No, it's no PayPal. It's just Stripe, I think. There is no PayPal option. Becky, you should totally join too. You be doing stuff. I'll be wanting to see. Join. No, I don't think there'll be PayPal. And that's funny because I do not love that, but I didn't have that option. Yes, Sonia, for this, I really want to bring in, if nothing else, just a solid to ground it, but I'm going to let it go. Maybe we could just keep it stripy. Why? Ugh. I just need to let go. I'm just getting on my own nerves at this point. All right, let's get to it. Let's get busy. Just moving these fabrics around is not doing the things. How long do I have before this needs to be done? Got 3 hours to make this block. What's up, Sean? I don't think they would care if I brought in a solid, but I feel like that's cheating. And it's funny because I would never have a cream solid. Usually it just happens to be the background of that. Apparently it's a party. Apparently it's a party. I cannot wait to finish that quilt. Didn't I say I wanted it done by Sunday? It ain't even cut out. It's not even cut out, guys. It's not. I should totally bring out my light box for this, but I don't want to. Man, I wish I could have gotten 4 out of this. But I can't, so I should just let it go. I can only get 2. Be okay with it. Be okay. Really? And now we're losing rulers, huh? All right. It's going to be one of these days, huh? Where could it have gone? We've literally not moved. What happens if I don't get it done in 3 hours? I die. Nothing. It's getting done in 3 hours. But the guild meeting is tonight, so there's that. And it's due tonight, so leave it to me. Leave it to me. You know what? I do a lot. I'm telling you, I do a lot. You guys know it. Y'all see me. I move around a lot. But it's a friend. Like I told you guys, I'd like to be good to my friend. Like good to her. She organized this whole thing, so I'm going. I want people to support me. You've got to support people. Got to. I hope this is cute. I feel like it's not going to be cute to me though. You just got finished with the quilt pillow. What kind of quilt pillow? I want to see. Is it my pattern? I have those now. If y'all haven't checked that out, check out your girl's free pattern. We are doing a sew along. The details are still we're still working on that part, sort of. We kind of know though. But the pattern is free. Just go grab it off the website. Go to the pattern section and then grab the free pattern. You put your parents away. Why? That block came out so good, Annette. Like, your block was super duper good. I'm not sure that my blocks are going to come out that good. Why'd you put it away? Take it back out. Play with me. You're probably like, you need to start the quilt first. Play with you, huh? So it's very hard to play when you have not been doing the things. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You adjusted a 3-yard quilt and made it into a pillow set. All reds. What? Are you in the community? Can I see it? Can you send it to me? Can you send it to us? Can we all see it? All right, with those stripes, I cut with the stripes. With this one, I'm going to cut across the stripes. Why? I don't know. It just feels right. We're going to call this improv-ish, esque. My kind of improv, which is improv with instructions, with some rules. If we're not improving with rules, what are we really doing? Huh? What are we really even doing? 2, 3, 4. You were waiting on me. I know you. I knew you were going to say that, Annette. I feel like you were going to say that. And I get it. I have not been doing the thing. I know I got us all excited to be doing apparently a party, and I swear I'm still excited about it. I want to be working on it right this second, but I'm not. It's coming, Annette, I swear. But then once I get it, actually, you will get it because you're in the community. You'll see it before. You'll actually see it done before it gets released because apparently a party isn't going to be released to the public for a while. I mean, when I say a while, I don't know, but you'll get it because you get all the stuff early. You're going to finish the Blooming Lanterns. Is that the Tilda one? Which I'm still on the fence about trying to do. Go Tilda. That pattern is killer for showing off a fabric, and it would show off that Robert Kaufman fabric perfectly. That fabric was absolutely beautiful. If you guys haven't seen the video on Quilters Fair, I think that one's released already. Yeah, that one's out. Look at the Robert Kaufman fabrics that I stumble upon. They are to die for. Absolutely gorgeous. So I get it. Yeah, you can finish that one. I can see that. I can see it in that. Fine. Although I swear, your curved piecing, I don't think that I have a secret about curved piecing that I'm going to share, or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that pattern. I don't know. Curved piecing is, I only do it one way. That's with a little glue. Your girl is going to tack it down, center, tack, and go. And sail. All right, guys. I am for real procrastinating right now. This is what it looks like when I really don't want to do something. I am so happy that Lindiana was like, just use that pattern with that. And she was absolutely 100% right. Where is Lindiana? Isn't it crazy when I don't see her? I'm like, where is she? Like she's supposed to be here. Like she can't have a whole life of her own to do the things that do not involve just being around whenever I want to say, Lindiana. It'll be funny if she pops up. All right, guys, here we go. She's getting ready. She's going for it. First, I guess we should get some of this off. I'm gonna hit it with the iron real quick. Ooh, the iron is about to fall off. This is a big piece. Come on, big piece. You talk about cutting it close. Good night. And I thought I was going to get 4 out of this. 4 of who? What? Where? How? You're not. Yeah, I bet it is coming together super fast. Not me starting with piece 3 instead of piece 1. It should be fine. It's just not sticking. Behave. What's running a blade and sew when you curve the sew? What's running a blade? I just run blade and sew when I curve piece. What's that? I don't know about that. That sounds neat. I want to do it. What is it? Right sides together. And we're going to sew this line. What is Blooms? I don't think I know Bloomsville. Bloomsville. I also didn't know I like Tilda's fabrics really for real, but that the line that goes with the blooming lanterns is killer. Does she always do free patterns? No, because I've seen, no, that's not, she doesn't, because I know that I've seen, who is that? There are some girls, like some dolls that I've seen that are not free. Oh, you know what I had? Carolina Moore also has a, I'm sitting here thinking about it as I'm using it. I mean, as I'm working. I wish I had the tearaway paper, the water in the pen that tears away the paper. I wish I had that right this very second. Man, I would use that. Why don't I have all your stuff? You know, I'm going to put in a massive order and buy all the things. Because you know what? She has all the things I need. Like, legit has all the things I need. I totally wish I'd had that. Because this paper is not super cheap paper, which is what you really want. Oh, interesting. I got some of the I got some of the binding, not the binding, the selvage in here. And you know what? We're gonna let go and let God. We're just gonna let it happen. Be okay with it. You feel it? I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna let it be. This is just not going to be cute in the way that I want it to be. It's all right though. It's all right. These just do not go together the way. Oh, I want to add a solid in here so bad, but we're not. We already had that discussion. Let it go. I'm letting it go. It's not cute. Yeah, man, Kelly, I'm sitting here like, dang, I wish I was just thinking of this paper, like, dang, it's kind of thick. And if I had your tool, I would not have an issue. I would not have an issue. Leave it to me. I always want something you have. Carolina always has a good stuff. Okay, that looks like it will work. This is not going to be cute, guys. And I feel like it's not my fault. I've decided that it's not my fault. It's not. It's not my fault. We are working with the hand we've gotten dealt. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hitting that camera. Nah, you haven't convinced me to do VidCon. I don't know. I just VidCon. And then what's going to happen is you're going to go, you're going to know stuff, and you're like, I learned this at VidCon, and I told you to come, and you didn't come because you said whatever it is that I say. And then I'm going to feel silly. That's what's going to happen. You and I both know it. And you know what you should do? You should not tell me the things. You should be like, I'm not telling you because I told you to come. I'm not telling you. I don't know. It's because you guys are all, your numbers are just, it makes sense. Mine just do not make sense for that. It's like, I'm still such a micro influencer with micro numbers. I don't feel like, I got thoughts on the whole YouTube world here. And y'all know I quit daily. I haven't quit today for whatever reason, though. I don't know why. I think it's because I think something actually worked out kind of well. And I was like, okay, no quitting today. No quitting. I do not have an unquit story today. This thing has a dart in it, guys. I'm telling you, it's a big old dart right there. Of course, I didn't cut the dart. Whatever. Yes, this is a hot mess, and this is how I this is really hot paper piece. Hotmess.com. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. We'll be fine. It's just, not a cute process. Trust the process on this one. Okay, Chocolate, you want to know how to face paper piecing and not let it freak you out? Do this. Look at this. This is a hot mess. This isn't difficult. I'm sewing on a straight line. It's not difficult. First of all, anything that I can do, anybody can do, because there's nothing special happening over here. I am literally just, the biggest thing is don't be scared to, I hate to say this because it's really not, but don't be scared to waste a little fabric. If you're not scared of that, you're good. You're good. Because you just need a big enough piece to get done what you need to get done. And sometimes, I mean, there are ways that you can do it, and there are patterns that are excellent. My very first foundation paper piece pattern, she told you what size to cut the strips. That's a big deal for me on an FPP pattern. If you do an FPP pattern like that, I will forever love you. So that way I don't have to be guessing, is this piece going to be big enough? I know the piece is going to fit. And that's kind of the issue that people run into. That's one of the issues. And then people being scared to, scared to waste a little bit of fabric. You can waste a little bit if you do it the way I do, which is, insane, of course, but just don't be scared of it. Find a pattern that you really like and you want to complete. Like, I really want to complete this one. And when you really want it, you'll do it. You're going to make a way. Maybe for a FPP, I would start with something small. Maybe I wouldn't do a full quilt. Although my 100 days and 100 blocks that wasn't my first FPP pattern, but I think that was my first whole quilt one. But yeah, you just got to be about that life. You got to be like, no, we're finishing this. We're doing it. It's happening, and be okay. Be okay with it. No, you're not going to know everything at first. Story of my life. But, we all have to learn some kind of way. But what's going to happen is you're going to see a quilt that you really, really, really want to do. And it will be that technique. And you'll be like, gosh darn, I'm going to have to try it. And I do like the precision of it, sort of. It's fun. I'm sewing on a straight line, guys. And I'm not even really sewing on a straight line. I'm just sewing near it. Yeah, I'd rather waste than that. Yeah, me too. That's the thing is, do I have enough fabric for this? And what you think is not, it's like, and knowing which way to twist and turn. It's a thing. We do. We've got plenty of fabric. And I know people who are very frugal about their fabric. And I understand, because I understand the fabric is expensive. And they still have a gazillion amounts of it, but they be serious. And fabric is expensive. I get it. I spend a lot of money on fabrics. A lot of money on fabrics. But when it comes to this technique, that's my thing, is be okay with a little bit of it going to waste, because it's just what it is. Somebody's going to get my scraps and be like, these are not typical MAC scraps. Like, what is this in here? What are these scraps? This is going to come out so weird. I already know. This is an interesting place to place it. There we go. Place it this way. I don't even think about FPP anymore. It just kind of comes. Once you do it a couple times, it feels very natural. There's a trick to it so that you never miss an angle. And once you learn that trick, you were on and going. And it's hard to explain that trick. Like, I just used it right now, but it's hard to explain with fabric without having like a light box. Just trying to explain it is going to be weird. But basically, when your fabric is folded backward, if it fills that entire section, you're not going to miss the angle. You're not going to miss it. When it's folded backward and you see that it fills that complete section, you're not going to miss the angle. And that sounds very, very strange. Okay, this is my next piece. Yes, I FPP insane. Look at how crazy that is. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. It's going to be just fine. Even though it looks a little weird. What was I using for piece number 1? Oh, I see. I see. Verbally tell us. Okay, please repeat it. All right, I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to show you, but you're not, because you can't see it and I'm not close up on it, it's going to sound weird. Oh, no worries. This is Wombat Quilts, one of the free like firework patterns on her site. So when I fold this piece backward, I've just folded it backward, right? I'm looking at this piece. This is number 1. So it's basically quilting by numbers. You got 1, 2, 3. You're going to start with the 1 between the 1 and the 2, that line right there. I've pre-folded all the lines. When I fold this back on that line, I can see that this piece, including this, what is that? This, not the selvage, the 1/4 inch. Why can't I think of the name for the 1/4 inch? You know, your allowance, your seam allowance. My seam allowance comes all the way to right here and then back here. I can see it because I'm looking down through it, right? So if I were to put this piece on here this way, this tip is not being covered. It's not going to fit. So I'm going to keep twisting it and twisting it until it covers the whole piece that I can see when this piece is backward. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the trick. Not for that particular piece, but that is the trick. For this piece, I'm just going to put it like this because it's piece number 1, and piece number 1 always goes facing down. Once you get the piece number 1 always goes facing down, and you get that when you fold it backward, you can see it, you're cooking. When I say you're cooking with gas. That's it. You are off to the races. And the only way for you to really understand it is to do it. You got to try it. But once you try it, that's it. That's it. It's hard to explain, but when you get it, I'm using glue because these are big pieces and they be flopping all over the place. And I ain't got time for that today. So I'm just gluing piece number 1 facing down. And then I'm going to fold it back up. That's a super tiny seam allowance, but I just don't care. There we go. I'm going to grab piece number 2. We're going to put these fabrics together. I can see that this covers, this is a big piece for 2. It covers all of that there and all of that. One of these days I'm going to do the Dragon Dreams has a kind of a tutorial. There's one that has flounder on it that kind of is a tutorial too, kind of a little bit. But I'll do a FPP one day. One day. Because that crown for the Dragon Dreams is a really good sample for it. And you have to shorten your stitch length so that it perforates the paper and you can tear it out easily, which is why I was talking about Carolina Moore has a pen that will allow you to wet your seams to make your paper tear out a little easily, a little bit more easily, a little easier. There we go. There's the word I was looking for. There's also FPP that I love that you can just leave in. Leave it right in there. and nothing happens. I forget the name of that company. I think it's Easy something. That is at the Road to California video. Easy piecing. Their foundation, you do not have to tear it out. Leave it in there. I also like that it adds a little weight to your quilt. I like a heavy quilt. And now I'm just cutting off the excess. And I've got to add a quarter ruler, so I'm leaving the 1/4 inch right there. And this is not the best way to be explaining this. However, you know, you kind of get the gist. You're sewing on a straight line, you're painting by numbers. Where's that fabric? Where did it go? Did we use it all? Did we toss it? Where did that very non-cute blue fabric go? I know we didn't use it all, did we? Where would I put it? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's literally on here already. Not the color we're looking for. All right. Okay. I'm angling this weird because I need it to fit. And I know that if this all fits, then we've got action. When I flip it, it'll go right to where it's supposed to go. Oh, Lola, FPP is your jam? I'm tickled that FPP is your jam. When it's your jam, it's your jam. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, let's say FPP is like, I could hear it. It's just like, this is what you do. All right. I've got some New York beauties that I want to get into and all that at some point. Annette and Kara both gave me those good books that I need to look into and go ahead and pick up. And then we'll be cool. You just coming back from shopping? Where were you shopping? What kind of shopping were you doing? I'll probably do a little shopping tonight. We got to figure out what we're pulling for tonight. So I'll just be out here buying all the things. Household shopping. Oh, okay. Rose, did you say you went? Oh, Rose. Who's doing what? Okay. Oh, Lola, you went shopping too. You went to Costco. Oh, so everybody's doing household shopping except for me. Okay. All right. And I definitely need to do some shopping. I have run out of some things. But I keep using the excuse that I don't have a card. Now, am I using that excuse for tonight? Nope. There I will be for sure. Not missing a guild meeting. Nope. I always joke about my husband leaving me, but if he does, guys, we're going to know why. I'm just kidding. He's not going anywhere. I'm just kidding. This dart in me, can I get around it? I guess I could just open it up. I'm acting like I don't have a seam ripper and I can't open up this dart. Girl, get it together. What's up, Esther? What's up, Jody? Ah, today was a good day. I know that's right. Okay, 25-year-old hanging out. All right, there we go. Come on, open dart. Ooh, come on, open up. It's tight. Time is it? How long have I been working on this block? This FPP block. Oh, yeah. Huh. When I time this, I thought there's no way that I could not finish this block in time. Matter of fact, I'll have time to work on Apparently It's a Party. But will I really? I think not. My concept with time is so screwy. I am the worst with time. The only person worse than me with time is Daddy. But he's earned the right to not have a clue how long stuff is. My father is just living his life, living his best life with his little retired self. Like, he has been retired for so long. His concept of time is hilarious, and I apparently have inherited it because I never know how long things are going to take. It's never realistic. The other day I was like, oh, I'll be back in a couple hours. Was I back in a couple hours? No. Nope. All right, there we go. Thank you, Esther. I'm always doing something. I don't know. I'm always into something. I try to keep it kind of entertaining. Jody, this is a block that I'm supposed to do for the guild meeting tonight. It is a found, upcycled kind of block thing, and not necessarily fabrics that I would have chosen, but the idea is to work with what was given to us at the meeting. And I've got a friend who really wanted me to participate. So I'm like, all right, cool. Not a problem. We're doing it. Even though this might not be our jam, we're going for it. We're going for it. So I'm FPPing, and yeah, we are using only what was in the thingy. Do I want to add a black in here? Absolutely. Do I want to add a red and a tan? I do. But we're just gonna, we're gonna wing it. Western Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa? That is so not very close to me. That's amazing. Man, people probably think that I'm a little off. And people who've met me in person probably also think that. However, I'll watch it back and be like, oh, I sounded crazy, but it's a lot trying to be live, right? Entertain, hang out with my peeps, my quilty BFFs, and quilt at the same time. No, it's a lot. Sometimes when I'm doing that, I miscalculate. There's some things that I should not do that while doing. when I'm working on a new pattern that is not super easy, that's not the time to really do that. But you know, um, hanging out with you guys and building this community is so important to me. Getting to know you guys is important to me. So I do it. I go live. I think there's something special about lives. I think there's something special about recordings too, pre-recorded stuff, but I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm giving you all of me. Uh-oh, I'm about to start singing John Legend. Y'all are not ready for it. Ah, Esther, really, I wish that I was doing more teaching and less talking, but I'm just kind of talking while I'm just wanted some company. Also, having company sometimes is great. Company that you want, you know, company that understands what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it and why you're passionate about it. I love that. Ooh, whoever gets these scraps is going to be confused. I'm going to be so confused. Where did these scraps come from? What project is it? They're going to be like, what project did Mac do where she used this? Because you can totally tell the projects by somebody's scraps, right? And they're going to be like, this doesn't seem like a Mac project. Ah, Lindiana's in the house. Lindiana, I was talking about you. I don't know what I was saying, but I was saying something. I was saying something. And there you are. You popped up. I think I was saying something about you not being able to leave me and not come to a live, and it makes me sad when I don't see you. I was trying to make you feel bad wherever you were, you know, taking care of your household stuff, life, kids, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't, you know what? I forgot. That's terrible. I should have notified. I didn't notify the community. I hate that I forgot to do that. Oh, Lola's asking y'all to come hang out with us. You guys, I'm telling you, the community is fun. We just need more people in it. It's the only thing that's going to make it better is you hanging out with us. It's fun. We be discovering stuff over there. If you want to know how to find it, just go to my website, MA Couture Crafting, and look into it. You never know what's going to be happening behind the scenes over there. And you get access to more me, as if you needed any more me, but it's just more. And you get access to stuff early. And there's some early stuff coming. It's a coming. We've got stuff that's a coming. I love that the community is starting to grow. I can see the growth because there are people in there who I don't know, who I haven't seen before, or their names are not names that I recognize from YouTube. I want to do all the things too. You know what I've noticed is that a lot of people have been commenting about that singer. That seems to be a big thing. And so I am going to try to really do some research on that singer machine and see what we're working with, because I think I want it. I mean, I knew I wanted it before, but when I saw it, because I want all the things, but I think I'm going to just do it for the culture. up, Allie? I am making a block with upcycled materials, shirts and stuff. I'm jumping all in the, oh, what's my friend's name from Cat and the Bird and the Hand, or the Cat and the Hand and the Bird? What is my friend's name? Y'all, what's my friend's name? I'm doing a project like that. I hope she sees it. She might. She's a friend to the channel. She's my friend. She's my Quincy BFF. Catbird, Kathy. Yes, my friend Kathy. Mm-hmm. Get Lola. Lola, I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be our jam. All right, so that half of the blocks are done. Those half of the blocks are finished. So now we got a little bit of shirt here. I think we're gonna make the shirt the number one. So shirt's gonna be number one. We don't have enough of number two. I want number two to go right here. I don't think we have enough. We might. Let's press it. No, you ask whatever you want, Esther. This is how we learn, and we get it. It's a Violet Craft. That's the brand, and it's a seam press. And so I'm just, instead of using an iron, because I'm using paper and whatnot, and I don't, it kind of buckles the paper, I just roll the seam to make it stay in place and to push it into that glue, since I'm using glue. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's done. But I didn't get any like shirt details that I could really capture and use the way that I would have wanted to. Oh well. We're going to make this 2. And we're going to make this 3. So I guess you're out, guy. You're out, you're out. 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully we can make this work. Okay. What's up, Debbie? Jody, it's that Memento cutting machine. We were talking about it, right? Did you see us talking about it? It's the Singer cutting Memento. It's like basically a big Cricut. It's a bigger version of a Cricut. Bigger, possibly better version of a Cricut. I need to get that iron cleaner from who are those people? Magic Spray people. I got so much stuff to buy, boy, I tell you. So many things that I'd like to get. All right. So we're going to make this 1. This is going to be 2. Allie, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Tell them I sent you. I hope that more people do it too. These are not fabric scissors. I'm like, what is happening? Why is it cutting fabric? Not fabric scissors. How about that? Imagine that. And there we go. Yeah, makes a difference. Boy, let you know what a difference scissors make, right? The right tools for the job. My goodness. Oh yeah, I'm an SVG hoarder. I got some. It's pre-ordered. That explains why I hadn't seen it, right? I don't know if I said it in the video. I was like, I told Jack, I was like, how come I've never seen this? Maybe I haven't seen it because it didn't exist. And that's why it's on pre-order. Because yeah, I like that. I like, I have this other one here that probably works really well. I bought it. I just haven't attached it to this machine just yet because I'm always on the late boat. But that particular, it's contained. It doesn't have a bunch of wires and stuff. It's like contained. And a matter of fact, I'm probably going to grab a couple of them and put them in a couple of different places and just switch them out from machine to machine when I need them. What am I doing? What kind of measuring am I doing? The number one rule in FPP is have enough fabric. And I feel like I am just a little short. I wish I had a little bit more. I think we're going to be fine with this one, but I'm just saying a little bit more would not have hurt my feelings right now. We got it. We got it. Hey, Rita. What's up? What's going on? We see you. What you doing? What you working on? Are you in my crazy crafty world right now? Because your girl is over here trying to hurry up and do something before tonight. Tonight's my guild meeting, and my friend put on this challenge, and she specifically asked that I participate, and I am all about supporting the homies, right? Like my quilty BFF, she's my people. So the least that I can do is participate. I always say join a guild. Well, guilds are only fun if you participate in the stuff, make friends. So I want to get to the social hour that we do, and I want to come with, and this is funny. This is the first time, guys, that I don't have a project to share. I haven't completed anything. There's nothing they haven't seen. Oh, I take it back. Those payday bags. I was like, I have nothing to share, and I pride myself on always having something. Those payday bags. Where are those payday bags? Are they up here or are they at my house? I don't know. The payday bags. and those little wallets. I was like, I haven't made anything in a month. Like, are you kidding me? Who? That's right. Oh, I feel so much better. Sorry, Rita. I go off on tangents often. That's your friend. I'm your new quilty BFF, and I'm a little off. But I was freaking out for a second. I was like, who? What? The little rebel from Grace. Grace, like a what's the little rebel? Is it a sewing machine? Is it a dancing? Is it a long arm? Because I know Grace is the long arm people. They also have some cool notions. Is this 2.5? All right, there we go. All right, what are we doing? Show on my pattern. You talking about my pattern, Sean? I have a pattern. Debbie, I love the payday bags too. I forget. I think they're at my house, which is not a problem. I can't forget. I was like, really? You don't have anything to share for show and tell? Like, come on, you're better than that. I try to have something. Again, if you're in a guild, do the things, participate. It's important. We got to keep it going. And the more you share, the more you participate, the more you'll get out of it. You'll enjoy it. You will enjoy. I'm just rough cutting, guys. I'm not, I mean, you know, I'm rough cutting because there's no fabric in here, right? So there's that. Oh, it's a sewing and quilting, and it has stitch regulation built. Nice. Stitch regulation. If you're going to be doing some quilting, you want it. You want it. Yeah, if you want to join the community, go to the website MA Couture Crafting, and you'll see Pop Quilture Community, and then come on in. We are waiting for you. We are going to give you a nice welcome with open arms. Get in there, find out what your thing is, follow that room, follow your people, and just start posting like crazy. Or go around and look at what everybody else has did and what everybody else has done and start commenting on their stuff like crazy. Or get in there and ask questions. Do whatever you want. It's your community. Have fun. What on earth was my plan? Oh, I know. Get in there and have a time. There are a ton of people in there you already know. And again, we're just trying to grow the community. We're trying to have a bunch of fun. But it needs more people in there for it to be even more fun. It's missing you. And I swear it's not just me saying people are enjoying it. There are people from the community here that are telling you it's fun. It's fun. If you have a Instagram or a Facebook, you can certainly do this with ease. It's not super duper difficult. There's a video that nobody watches that tells you how to do this stuff in the community. It's in the check-in section. It's in the welcome section. Nobody watches the video. But if you feel like you need a little help on what to do, video. I know she's about to say she watched it. I'm just saying nobody watches the video. What's up? Thanks, Lindiana. What did you think about watching the video? You thought about watching the video? Is that what you're talking about? Just saying. Nobody watches the video. Sean, did you watch the video? Has anybody watched the video? Seriously. I think Annette watched the video. Nobody watches the video. Debbie, did you watch the video? Did it help you? Oh, you know what, Debbie, are you still here? Debbie, you did watch it. See, Debbie watched it. But Debbie, was it helpful? Because I think you were like, yo, you need to tell. Was it you who was like, somebody needs to explain to me how to do the things? And I probably am going to have to do another video to explain the things better. Maybe. Debbie, you couldn't watch one of the videos, huh? Were you ever able to see it? You watched it to see how to post, and was it helpful? Like, did you see it? Was it like, okay, I got it? And Debbie, were you ever able to see the video early? Because by the time I saw it, I think it was open to the public, I think. And I want you to be able to see the stuff early. There's another video behind the scenes that you guys can see. And so, Debbie, tell me if you saw it on YouTube. It goes to YouTube. So the link will take you to YouTube. It's just everybody doesn't have access to it. Just the group initially has access to it, and then everybody else gets it later on. That's kind of how it's working right now, which I kind of like. It happened to you. It happened to somebody else too. Somebody else was like, hey. I understand. You join when you can now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. We will still be here. The community is not going anywhere. I don't want anybody stretching it if they, no. You will still have access to the videos. You might get them a little bit later, but you're going to get them. You're still here with me. No worries. Okay, let's see here. Annette said she watched it. You couldn't see it in the community. I don't know why you couldn't see it in the community. And somebody else had the same issue. And I want to know, there's another video up right now that will take you out to YouTube. Tell me if you can see that one. Tell me if you're able to watch it. It's the Trish Taxo one. Sean, what happens to the paper after I finish? I pull it. Even though I'm gluing it on here, I'm going to pull it. The paper will get pulled and then tossed in the trash can. I know this looks crazy, and I get that it looks crazy to everybody. However, I promise it'll be cute. Well, no, I'm not promising that this is going to be cute. Take that promise all the way back. It'll be done. It'll look better than it looks right now. I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm not sure. Yeah, if I was using freezer paper, then I could reuse it. I could, but I printed this out on regular paper, not freezer paper. I don't know why the freezer paper method is not my method. That's all I can say. The foundation paper, I like that, but I don't love the freezer paper for me. But I get why some people like it, because you can keep reusing it and you'd have no papers to pull. So, but it's the same concept, but instead of like using this glue like I'm doing, you can, instead of using the glue, you could just iron it. And then once it takes, once it irons, it sticks to the fabric You roll it back, you sew your 1/4 inch, and then you peel it away and move on. Oh, you thought I was doing EPP? Oh, no, ma'am. Nope, 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 nope. FPP. No EPP, FPP. I thought I was going to be doing EPP on camera when I had that surgery. I didn't, though. I waited to come back until I could stand up. And there you go. This is regular copy paper. I mean, but it is like a stabilizer. It is like foundation. It's like a foundation underneath. But the foundation ones, Sean, it's, you know what? It's that video from Road to California where there's a woman who, I want to say it's easy piecing. It's the easy piecing template, people. The easy piecing, she shows you, she has the best, she's got the foundations that you can keep in so you don't have to tear out the paper, which is really, again, my preference. I would prefer to do that than I would to be pulling all these papers at the end, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So we're going to make it do what it does. But, and again, guys, these are not fabrics that I've chosen. Y'all know my fabric choices are a little different than this. This is an upcycle challenge. These fabrics were chosen by somebody in the guild, and she passed them all out for people to work with. And people have come out with some killer, when I say killer designs, you guys, there are people in my guild that can quilt, like quilt. I want to show, I hope she brings them so then I can take some pictures and I'll show them to the community. I know that's, you guys are like, but I want to see them too. I get it. I know you guys want to see them too, but I'm going to share them in the community so you guys can see, because these people, when I tell you they can quilt, like, goodness gracious, how did you think to do that? I saw some stuff, some lady had done like a fish, but she used the pockets. They pulled better ones than me too. And see, that's what happens when you're not into it. You don't fully put your whole heart into pulling. And I kind of just took whatever, and I should have paid attention a little bit better. But don't worry, I've got a chance to make it up to the universe, I guess. I've got another friend who is doing a challenge, and hers is going to be a fundraiser for the guild. And she's asking that we make a quilt and donate it. It doesn't need to be a large quilt. Matter of fact, the maximum size of the quilt, these are wall hangings. The maximum size is, I want to say 29 or 30 inches on either side, right? And she had us all come and meet at the gallery. And the gallery is a store / art gallery. Don't worry, if you're in the community, you're going to be able to see it. I know I keep saying that, and forgive me, guys. You'll probably see it outside of the community also. You'll see it at some point. But it's so cute. But she's asking that we make some quilts, and the theme is about color play. She wants colorful things, and I get it, because the store, where's the store? I bought this stuff from the store. Just running through here the other day. Oh no, this isn't the store. This is just stuff that I bought. That's not funny. It's called Leanna Lynn's Wonderland. You can see it. You can Google it. It's so cute. And our stuff will be displayed on the art gallery wall there, and people will be able to purchase it, right? But she wants us to be intentional with our design. She doesn't want you just giving your scraps and stuff. Like, be intentional about it. Like, make a piece. So I've designed 2 pieces, and we need to get fabric for them tonight when we go to the guild meeting, which is important for us to get there early so that we can do the shopping that we need to do. But I've designed 2 pieces that I think will be kind of cool. And then we'll donate them, and that'll be the thing. I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. Are y'all excited for me to do it? I've got these ideas. I've got an idea that I've never tried before. Hope I have the things I need to do what I want to do. Okay. What are we talking about? Donna Jordan, a run for their money. Good. I hope in one way I'm giving her a run for her money. Donna Jordan is the true quiltress of YouTube. It might look like it's Jenny Doan, because it kind of is. They sit at the top of what we do. But Donna Jordan, yeah, she hits different. She hits so different. I would love to run into her and see what her energy feels like in person. I run into Jenny at this point all the time. In my mind, Jenny and I are old friends. Hey, look, it's my husband calling me. What's he talking about? Thank you, Jody. I'm excited to see if it comes out good too. You know, big ideas all the time. Execution, well, I don't know. But it was really cute going to the store and seeing what it looks like. There are a couple of people who are really gonna shine. Their aesthetic just totally matches this store. I don't know that mine completely. Yes, it does. This store is very, yes, it does. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Somebody's leaving us. See you later. Oh, you gotta go do surgery. One of your multi needles, the timing's off. Oh my goodness. You got this. See you later, Sean. See you later. I do not usually put glue all over my piece, but I am today because these pieces are not regular cotton, and some of them are heavy and some of them feel like they are super duper duper light, and so I just want them to stay in place. So I'm tacking them down, which is an extra step that I wouldn't usually do. My sleeping is really off right now. I used to sleep, but I don't lately. And my brain, I have a hard time turning it off. I have a hard time turning off my brain. Creativity is coming out. There's so many things that I have going on behind the scenes right now. And I want them to be right. I want them to come to fruition. And so right now, no, I really don't. You know who else doesn't sleep though? I've decided, Carolina Moore. Building empires. Ladies building empires. She's a lot further along than I am. However, I noticed that when I'm up, I'll be looking, or going on her site trying to find something, or I don't know, being nosy, and she'll be up too. She'll be up working into the night late and then up again in the morning. I'm like, she rolls. She travels, she does the things. She's an inspiration to me. She's somebody who's going to get it. She's going to get it, y'all. I'm right behind her. I'm trying to get it too. But I don't do a whole bunch of sleeping. I really don't. I do a lot of thinking. But right now in my life, I'm really I only need 6 hours right now. I am a 6-hour sleeper right now. That's not how I am all the time, but right this second, that's what I've turned into, is somebody who just needs a good 6 hours. And then I just naturally wake up and I'm fine. Your sleep pattern is off to, yeah, it can get bounced off a little bit. Jody, what are you talking about? Are you sure? Oh, Caroline, are you still on here as I'm talking about you behind your back? Yeah, you're an inspiration to me. Truly, truly, truly. Jody, where are you? What are you talking about? Nothing goes on. We got to find out what's happening in your area. There's got to be something going on. Tell me where you are, and I'll try to see if I can find something that I think is awesome and see if you think it's awesome too. It's just got to be. I am just sold on the fact that there's quilting stuff going on everywhere. We just have to find it. You just got to find stuff. Now, you know where you are, and so maybe there isn't anything, but I'm certainly going to try to find it. I know it feels like a lot of people in my community are on the West Coast, which is weird because when I'm on YouTube, I'm like, there's nobody on the West Coast. Apparently there is. She heard me. Yeah, I know. She did hurt me. You're getting your sewing room clean and organized. Somebody asked for that to be a room about quilting organization and stuff that we find. So I built it, and I need to add to that room. I don't think I've put anything in that room yet. That room's a little dead. I got to get that room popping. The quilt organization room. We added a couple of rooms that people suggested, and I'm glad. I think they're really good suggestions. So tell us if you run into any good organization stuff that we need to know. Something that is new or works out really, really well for you. Because this room in here is a whole mess. All the time, excuse me, all the time. All right, guys, this is the last piece. What? Thank you, Lindiana. I wanted to do that earlier. Somehow they found her, though. People were checking out that glow ruler. I want the 6.5 by 24 one. If you think of it, remind me, and I'll put it in the community. I wrote it down, so I should remember myself. Just got to remember to check my notes. Okay. All right, guys, y'all ready for the good part? Because here comes the really good part of FPP, which is the trim down. Let's see here. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of heat, just a touch. Just a little bit. Okay. Ooh, she's hot. So hot. Oh, this is the fun part. The trim. The trim. And then we can see if this is going to be cute or what this is even going to look like, because guess what? I did not pull up the picture to see how I was supposed to do it. We just did what we could do with what we had, and we're going to be okay with whatever happens. Oh, this looks found and upcycled to me. looks very upcycled. You know what? I should do a whole study of something like this. As in, I should be okay with somebody else just pulling fabrics and pulling a ton of fabrics for me, and me doing stuff like this all the time, and then stepping back and looking at it and seeing what the similarities are in my work. Like, what is it something that I tend to do? I would learn a lot about myself in that. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself in this project right this second. Ooh, that's close. Somebody asked to do something. Somebody asked me to do something, or I was doing something. I was pitching myself for something. And I put together a collection of my body of work. And I can see this, I can see some things about myself. It gave me some insight into me, which was kind of cool. This is another way of doing that. Okay, let me see what we got. All right, fun part. Y'all see how this looks crazy, right? That does not look like anything that we would want to play with. So we're going to grab it. I'm grabbing my Creative Grids because although they are not my all-time favorite ruler, they have got my favorite feature on here, which is this 1/4 inch feature, which I really, really, really enjoy. Now, if you didn't draw your 1/4 inch, make sure you go find it. Make sure you add it on there because you got to have it. What's up, Rose? Rose, I think you asked me for a trunk show of my stuff, and I should do it. I should do it. I think I've done one on the channel once before, but I think it's of my older works. I don't know that it is. You guys want to see the reveal? Let's see. And that's what she looks like. I told you I got a little bit of that salvage in there, but we're going to say that that was a design choice. Looks good, right? Looks better than it did. I think it's so funny how I thought I was just going to knock this out real quick. This will be done in no time. Yeah, okay. Okay, girl. Again, that relationship with time in me has got to get a little better. And if you guys didn't see before, this particular shape and pattern did not have any, it didn't have the 1/4 inch built onto it. So I did that myself in the beginning. And now we're just cutting to the 1/4 inch seam allowance. Hey, Charlotte. What's going on? How you doing? What's up? We're doing good, Charlotte. We're all just hanging out. Folks are working on their machines. People are cooking. People are working. Some people are sewing. Some people are pattern writing right now. We got people doing a little bit of everything. But we're keeping each other company while we're doing it. I am making an upcycled project. Paper piecing is fun. I love to hear people say that. When I'm in the mood to do it, it is kind of fun. When it's a really good pattern, yes. And I want to do a legit kit for a family member. Bad. I want to do it so badly. Few things. One, they are incredibly expensive. But I guess when I think about it, kits are expensive. Everybody's kits are kind of expensive. So maybe it's not that expensive, but it doesn't matter because I want to swap out the colors. I want to tell my own color story, which is going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. Totally going to change it around. So that should be interesting. But I've never done a legit kits paper piece before. I've paper pieced a couple of quilts. The Coco inspired quilt was paper pieced. Love that quilt. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. When I tell you I love that, and one of the things I love about it the most is that those paper pieced pieces, I was able to print on gigantic pieces of paper. So instead of taking a huge shape and breaking it down into a bunch of 8.5 by 11 sheets, I was able to send it to a special printer. I don't know if he's special, but a printer who does like dressmaking patterns. And I was able to cut out these huge shapes. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's the way you want to do it. If I were writing a paper piece pattern, that is absolutely 100% how I would do it. You would have the option to print it out 8.5 by 11 if that's your jam. But when I tell you paper piecing on huge pieces of paper, there might have been a piece that was as large as this mat here, right? So I took a piece of fabric and I put that sucker on there, and that sucker was done. And I love that. I loved it. But not all paper piecing. Whose pattern was that? Gosh, I wish I knew. Because it was a skull, guys. Y'all know me in a skull. Your girl likes skulls. I don't know why. But I just love that as an option. It's such a good, it's just somebody who gets it. You know, sometimes I wonder if people who create things do the things. Do you do the things? Because it is a lot easier. It's to have that option. That option is killer. And I wish Legit Kits had that option because I think it could go, a little faster, a little easier. The detail parts are the detail parts, but those big pieces, ooh, we loved it. This is some weird fabric. Oh, did I stick it to the thing? These all go together. 3. This one does not. This one does not belong. These all belong together. This one is by itself. You want to do the dragon and the knight? Nah. Did you guys see the name of the knight? Boy, that tickled me. The knight by Legit Kits is called Sir Legit-a-lot. Tickles me now. It's great. I love punny stuff. What is sticking over here? You did a Violet Craft as your very first one. Have I done a Violet Craft? I know I bought the lion, and then I saw that wolf, and I saw the wolf done by the lady from Shannon Fabrics. And when I tell you I do not fool with Minky for real, it's not what I do. But she got me wanting to absolutely 100% do that wolf. That wolf looks so, yeah. That, if I was able to complete that wolf, y'all just don't know. Y'all don't even understand. And you have to be in the mood. I have done stuff with Minky, and I've mixed Minky with regular fabrics, and it does work. Is it going to wash and wear and all that the same? Probably not. Let's just be realistic. Probably not. But you can do it. It's a vibe. It's a look. But that wolf, when I saw it, it's at KC Maker Studio, which is one of my all-time favorite stores. Period. I fool with her tough. The owner, she's amazing. And what she brings to her store is, if I had a store, it would be that kind of store. She's an inspiration. But that's where I saw it. Go to that video, KC Maker Studio. It was when I was in Missouri. Oh my gosh. It will make you want to holler. It's so good. So good. What you mean you scared of legit kits? Why? They have like the best patterns ever. The best FP patterns ever. Don't be scared. It's a lot of work. But what quilt isn't? We're spoiled. We do these 3-yard quilts and we knocking them out in 2 days. And then when it comes time to do quilt, that's what I call them, quilts. We're like, what? We are so spoiled. And y'all know I'm a 3-yard quilt gal, but sometimes you want to do a little more. And that would be doing a lot more, but you know what I'm saying. If you see one that you're attracted to, do it. You don't have to do it in a week. It doesn't have to be a week project. Maybe in the year, maybe in 2 years. I'm planning a quilt that probably will take me a couple years, and I am teaching myself to be okay with it. I want to do the one of my bucket list quilts that's coming up. I need to get started on it, actually, because these people are going to get married. Not these people, like they're not like the loves of my life. I love them so much that one, she already has a quilt. And when I tell you Betsy still doesn't have a quilt, it's insane. Not only does she have a quilt, her mom has one too. And these are not people who are related to me by blood. They're related to me by marriage, but we're super close and I love them. And those quilts said that they were supposed to be theirs. So that's just what it is. But she's getting ready to get another one because she's getting married. And I wanted to do a double wedding ring. Wanted to do a double wedding ring for my husband and I in our wedding colors. But for whatever reason, my insides are telling me that she's getting hers. And once it gets out of my system, that's just what it is. It's gone. So I need to hurry up because she's getting married. She just told us the date. It's next year. I think in May. But we want to get it done and out of the way and whatever. We're blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. But it's going to be a double wedding ring. And I know I know the person who I want to consult about it. She's actually out here. She's at the Orange Quilt Bee. And she made the kind of double wedding ring that I absolutely want to make. It's so good. And she does them like popcorn. She just be popping them out. I forget her name. I'm going to have to find her again. I found her once, but I'm going to have to find her again. So good. All right, guys. We have our pieces. These are all different. These all go there. This one goes here. Let's hope that I did this right. We're going to put the squares together. Is that how that's going? Already, there's no place for your eye to rest. I'm annoyed. But I think that's how it's supposed to go. What on earth am I doing right now? If I don't go get that picture and try to make this make sense. Oh yeah, I can see it now. It's like a windmill. I am not loving this. This is what happens when you, first of all, this has got to be turned, right? This has got to be like this, right? Again, just go grab the picture, girl. Oh, this is not cute. Oh, it's not cute in such a not cute way. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, as I look at it in the camera from the top down, still not good, but finished is better than what? Perfect. We're going to switch out these pieces here and make it make a little bit more sense. Why did I do that? Because these two will be opposite and we're just going to balance it a little bit. All of these are pretty much the same. Let's look at it now. Ooh, this is something. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Look, I'm uncomfortable. Ooh, this is my goodness. Oh, can I add some embroidery? Can I just embroider something on here to make this? Oh, ooh, oof. Oh my goodness. But you did it. Yeah, Rose, I did it. Sew it together. It might look different. You and I both know that this is not going to look different. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay. All right. We're just, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. This is so bad that I got hot. Like I need to open a window. Just let you go. Ooh. I see the windmill. Let me show you guys what it was supposed to. Let me see if I can find it. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. See, Babe's going to be in San Diego tomorrow. Good for him. Okay. Let's see if I can show you what it's supposed to look like. Because this ain't it. I mean, it is, but it's, it's okay. We're all right. I'm not going to cry, I don't think. Now, the thing about this is, if it were just something that I was testing, I'd be like, cool, but people are going to see this. They'll be like, who did that? That's from Mac? You did that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I've gotten hot, y'all. I'm in here sweating. Because here it is right here. See? This was not. Here we go. This is what it was supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to be. Oh, I can't get it centered. There we go. That is what we were going for. And I can see it, but it ain't it. At the same time, it's just not it. Is it right? Did I put it on there right? You know what? I think it's wrong. Wait a minute. Let's try again. Nope, I had it right the first time. Did you show this? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I almost wish I had flipped this. She's showing it flipped, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. She's literally showing the block flip because you know that you're working from it backwards. And so this one, it goes right here, and this one would have gone right here. And you just repeat that block over and over again. Yeah, that happened. All right. So the outside becomes the inside. Let's rotate them. Let's do some rotating here while I'm over here literally sweating. Literally sweating. Oh, this is not cute. No matter how you do it, it's going to have to. What size is this? Oh, okay. Oh, she got quiet. It's the only thing that can make me get quiet is something that's just going atrocious. Oh boy. This is why. Okay. All right. What happens if we take it and completely rotate it? Huh. Interesting. The secondary shape that this makes could be interesting if I had placed some fabrics that made sense. This is a mess. All right, we're doing it. We're going to be okay with it. We are just going to get there super early and put it down, and then nobody will know that it was me. There are some that are so good. All right, whatever. Whatever. I'm doing all the things that I tell people don't do. Do not be worried about what other people are doing. Do not care. There are no quilt police. I am policing myself right now because this just is what it is. Okay, I've stopped sweating and having a hot flash. And so we'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's different. It's vintage. It's, you know, something. A brown thimbleberry quilt and you hid under the table. I can't. I can't put them into pairs because, well, why can't you? No, I can't put them into pairs the block. Can I? Will it still make a square? It's still a square, right? Okay. Let's put this one. No, I won't. It won't behave. Weird. What I tell you, having a design wall to be able to step back and see something, because looking at it overview from what you guys can see over, it gives me such a different perspective than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let go of this and move on. Did I get it in enough time? Who is this? Oh, this is it. Hello. Are you laughing? These two? Oh, okay. The two light, the pink. That's funny. Okay, these two. It must be these two. I don't think. Will it still be the same? There you go. Yeah, like that. Okay, I see the bow. And do that with the other two light blue and then the other two dark blue, and then see if you can like those together. Why is this so not cute? It's actually interesting. It's just because they're not my colors. It's not because this is like the world's worst block ever. No, all right. If you say so. This looks like more like a honor. Anyway, so instead of phone a friend, you got a friend. Phone a friend totally just happened. I love that. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. Bye. All right. Bye. I love that. Carolina Moore just phoned a friend, or I just phoned a friend, or y'all saw that happen. Just like twist it. See what happens if we twist it this way. Let's see. Now what do we got? They are all the same. It's still coming out. All right, y'all, what you thinking? Is everyone making the same block? No, Debbie, not at all. People chose much better designs than this. Much better. This is interesting because nothing lines up. Oh, that's not true. It's going to have to hit in the center right there. And it's not going to hit here. So interesting. So you can play. Yeah, they gave us the fabrics and it was a roll. And so, you know, we're just at this point, I used the fabrics that were in the thing and I didn't add any in. And so, you know, it just, hey, it is what it is. We just learned something today. I don't exactly know what the lesson is, but we learned it. We learned it. And Debbie, there are some that are so good. I'm going to try to get some so I can show you guys what they look like. Because there are some that were absolutely excellent. I know that some people added in or they were more intentional about the roles that they chose because there were a ton of roles to choose from. A ton of them. I just kind of was like, whatever, and just took whatever. And I wasn't all into it because my heart wasn't in it until now. I'm about to be a little embarrassed, but I bet you I wish I had been a little bit more intentional about choosing them. I thought I'll make it work. And I tried to do it without actually altering the palette. Okay, we're sewing it together. We're gonna let go and just, yeah, we're just going to, yep, be okay with it. All right, let's put this together and move on with our life. Oh, this was a lesson in all the things. I'm just staring at it now to make sure that nothing is right next to each other. I'm not thinking on it anymore. I'm just making sure that these are opposite from these. Yada, yada, yada. All right, let's do it. Let's put it together and move on. Jody, you say this part looks best? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I gotta go make something amazingly pretty now. just to feel better, right? Brown is brown. Brown is brown. Brown is brown. It's only fabric and it's only thread. True statement, Rose. It is only and only. All right, let's put these right sides together. I do need a palette cleanser. Timmy said, go get some Tula. I promise you, after I finish this, I'm just going to put some Tula on the table and just pet it a little bit. I'm just going to pet it, just a touch. I'm just going to pet the Tula fabric. I love that we caught this on camera. I love that we caught it. I love that we caught it on camera. You know, it is what it is. Thank you, Lola. I did step outside of my comfort zone, and now we know what happens, which is fine. Nothing bad happened. It's just, you know, the block is actually kind of cool. It's just the color story is a little off. It is absolutely just fabric and thread. Is it still sewing? Because that's going to tick me off. If it's not, its sound is different. All right. It's growing on you. But it's the middle of the night. Nah, this isn't growing on you. It is just the middle of the night, and that's okay. You know what? Honestly, this is going to be somebody's vibe, though. I've seen quilts like this. I've seen them. I can even think of the designers. I'm not going to call their names because that feels wrong right now. But I know that this is somebody's vibe. It's just not mine. And you know what? I love sewing so much that sewing this together is bringing me joy, even though I don't necessarily love it. I just love the quilt. I literally just love the quilt. No, Lola, I think this is going to be a charity quilt. It's going to be 2 charity quilts. They know the charity that or they're raffling it. They have a plan for it. So no, nobody is getting these. It will just be in a sea of other blocks. Do the block again in Tula Basics. Yeah, it would definitely look so much different in Tula. It would just look different if I chose the colors. It's a cool block. You guys saw what the block's supposed to look like. It's cool. It's interesting. It's just that these colors. But we've seen this style. We've seen people who do upcycled goods. We've seen it. A lot of them have the nerve to be good at it, but this one here just went a little left. Am I gonna? It's different, but it's not bad. It's just different. All right. Works for me. I mean, it is different. There she goes. She different. Oh, shoot. This is hilarious. But I will say these are randomly lining up rather nicely. I got quiet. Yeah, I got quiet. Yeah, this will make you get quiet. This will make you get quiet. Oh, it got serious over here real quick. Really, really quickly. Because chaos has ensued here. And I just dawned on me I'm doing a windmill, which means these suckers need to come together in the center. I should find that button that was on one of those shirts and put it in the center. Matter of fact, I might grab a button. I got some case buttons that are black and white striped that are beautiful. I should put that in there. Oh my goodness gracious. I was concentrating. Yeah, I was concentrating. All right. This is what Daddy. Oh, I'll tell you what Daddy's gonna say. It's not that bad. He's gonna be like, it's not that bad to me. It looks fine. You did what you were supposed to do. Dave chose those fabrics. You know, my father, as my mother would say. If I burned down a building, my father would find some way to blame the people for having matches in the building for me to burn it down. You know, he's just, matter of fact, I came in when I got here today. They were meeting with somebody. They're just having tons of work done on the house. I feel like she's nesting again. I don't know what she's doing, but there's just always construction workers and stuff happening and going on, right? And the gentleman is a painter, right? Or construction worker. The minute I walked in, he was like, here's her card. Because y'all know how he is. He is that guy, and God bless him. So we know what he'll say. We already right. Why was she unsupervised? Absolutely. Why was she unsupervised? It's y'all fault. So he's going to watch it and he's going to say, it's not that bad. I thought it looked fine. Somebody will be able to do something beautiful with that. That's what he's going to say. We already know. We already know this is not lining up. And I don't know that at this point. I really. Interestingly enough, for my dad's brothers that have boys, they're on their own. They shouldn't have done it. Whatever it is, they shouldn't have done it. All the boys are like that with the girls, and then all my aunties with the sons. My aunt once made me get up so that I could go fix her son breakfast. This was like recently. I don't know where his wife was, but yeah, it's you know, it's our thing, guys. It's how we are. It's my family. We're cray cray. When I tell you this does not come together and we are not picking it out and we're just going to be okay with what just happened, that's what we're going to do. I knew it wasn't going to come together. I could feel it. Sheesh. Where's that button? I'm putting that button on here. I don't even know if the button is big enough to catch how off it is. Because she off. I knew she was off. Everything else was fine. This block is from not a good place. Let's pull these papers and stick a fork in this turkey. Dang, I wish I had Carolina Moore's thing right now. Put a bow on it. Take the heart off it. You got a bow. I should have a bow. I usually have a bow somewhere, right? That's too funny. Funny, I used to really despise bows growing up. I used to just really not like them at all. And now every day I want a bow somewhere in some kind of way. Everything with a bow on it. Isn't that funny how we grow up and grow into stuff? Oh, I used to hate those dresses with a bow on the butt. Ugh. I don't know that I want that right this second either, but nah, you definitely can't see this going 60 on the highway. For sure. It's not that bad, but it is off. But I knew it was going to be off when I put the pin in it. I could see it. Who told me to do a paper piece pinwheel? That's just not smart. Drive one over and pick one up. Oh, shoot. It'll quilt out. It sure will. It'll be fine. See you, Rose. Thanks. This is freaking hilarious. This is a whole mess. Such a mess. And hilarious. All right, let me think about my next project, which is, what was I saying? Oh, the one where I'm going to pull my own stuff. Now I'm kind of nervous about that one. I'm flying rogue on that one too. It's just something I wanted to try to see if it's going to work. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Carolyn, have you still been practicing your quilting? I saw you doing it the other day. It looked good. It looked really good. I love that you have the whole system and you're still like self-driving it yourself. That's amazing. Because the minute I get the system, your girl's out. That's it. Pantoland. Pantoland. I gotta check out that Grace and see what that looks like. Oh, I see. No Pantos just yet. Yeah, you'll get it. Now that it's sewn together, it looks a bit better. It looks finished. I don't know if it looks good. It looks something. And the fact that it's not dead on center, you know, it's one block and it's not center, like, oh, but I refuse to rip this. These fabrics are weird. So whatever's done is done at this point. Some of them are, you know, shirts. Some of them felt like tapestries. Some of them feel like canvasy. I can't believe like this is what people do. People love doing this. This is something that people love. But now we know. I took an improv class. Turns out I don't like that either. And that's okay. Now we know. Now I know that I really prefer working with cotton, quilting cottons. It's my preference. It's my preference. And I get to develop these preferences and say it with my chest. I didn't enjoy this, but now I know why I didn't enjoy it. I can speak to it with authority, not just, I'm scared of it. I've never tried it. Like, try it, then hate it. And I don't hate this. I just didn't love this. That's all. Peeling papers. So much fun. Again, the papers with the foundation. Way to go, y'all. I love a foundation that you can leave in because we would be done right now. I'd be like, whatever. I am glad that I could bring you some joy and you feel better. I am so glad. I swear quilting is magical and it doesn't have to be you doing the quilting. You could watch somebody else do it. I'm telling you, I can throw on a video in the background and watch somebody create and be just as content and as happy. Not as happy as when I'm doing it myself, but pretty darn happy. Totally entertained. I watched Carolina Moore do a whole jacket the other day, and I'm not just saying that because she's on here. I legit watched her sweatshirt alteration. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. At least I found some good to it. I want to alter a wearable, and I was looking for kind of a cool, easy way to do it, and sure enough, she had it. She had just the video I needed, and I found myself sitting there, and I was just swinging my feet. You guys know I'm short. Well, you don't know, but I'm short, and I was sitting in my chair, and I was just swinging my feet, and I think I was eating some licorice. I was just as happy as I could be. I was totally entertained. Again, I'm going to do a wearable and I might do it her way. I ran into a woman at not a retreat, at a show. And she had on an altered sweatshirt and she was like, this is easy. And I was like, what? I don't know about that. But I liked it. It was that navy blue, and I like the fabric that Carolina used. It came together really cool. So yeah, I get it. I get how watching somebody else can make you happy. Because when I tell you I found myself kicking my little feet and eating some licorice. Should I be eating licorice? No, but I love it. Before the end of this year, I want to do a wearable and not just the apron. I'm going to start with the apron, I think. And then we will work our way up from the apron to to a jacket. Did you guys know that I'm that calculated about my own curriculum, teaching myself to do stuff? But you didn't. The way I started off with that ultimate travel bag, to the ultimate travel bag, I knew that I wanted to do that, but I started with a couple of smaller projects that I figured would encompass the things that I needed to know in order to do that bag. I'm very calculated with stuff, guys. I might not seem like it because I'm a little scattered on here because I'm trying to do 7 things at a time, but calculated. I'm calculated with many things. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. Super valuable. It'll still work. And it was the right length of time. Like, it wasn't super long. It was cool. The inside of that hood was killer. So good. So good. Not you remembering what line that was from years ago. Wow. You're amazing. That line was dope, though. It went with that jacket so well. It would just look good. I just saw the video, and I don't even remember what line it was. Recently saw the video, I should say. Recently. Okay. I did. I said that in the thing. Yeah, I did. And I'm happy that I did it in the way that I did. People ask me, they're like, what should I do before the ultimate travel bag? And I tell them, like, start with that easy does it bag. Because once you get her style down and you understand what it is that she's going to be asking of you, you can do it. You can do it. And I'll tell you, God, I got to run to my house to go get the paydays. I don't see them here. Are they here? They might be here. I just need to look. So people don't think that this is what I do now. There's a woman at my guild who can piece. My goodness, she can piece. She's so accurate. She's so good. And I had no idea she could sew the way that she can, because she does improv and it's a different, it's a different aesthetic, a different skill set. I had no idea. You just wouldn't have known. You just wouldn't have ever known she can sew. And that's our thing now. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh, you can sew. But I don't want people to think that this is what I do now. It's not indicative of my work. Oh, let it go, girl. It is not that serious. Now, if I had Carolina Moore's tool right now, we would not be in here tweezing it up. Come on out there. There you go. There she is. Perfect. Jody, who comes and who is a member is a little different. I honestly don't know the numbers, but lately a lot of more people have been showing up. So we might have, like 50 people show up, but there are many more members. My understanding is that there are more members than that are a member. I want to say, in regards to modern, our guild started the Los Angeles Modern. Latifah and somebody else started the Los Angeles Modern Quote Guild from that. So, they're kind of known, but I don't really consider them really big. I want to say there's some in like Washington, or there's some bigger ones. The one in San Diego might be, I forget who's got the big guilds out here. I think there's one in Washington, though, that's really big. Oh, she needs a hammer. I actually have a hammer. Hammer that bad boy. I think I saw you put the tag in. Did you put the tag in there? Oh, clip and swirl. Oh yeah, I guess I could. I guess I could. Or I could just leave it a big hot mess like this. The quilter's gonna hit that and say, oh, what is happening right there? Jody, we have an online presence too. People can join. I always say try to find your local guild first and see if you like that guild before joining a virtual one. But I wish everybody had to join a guild. All this individual member stuff is weird to me. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't think that's what guilds are supposed to do. I wish they didn't do that. Because you see a lot of the celebrities that are individual members. I want you to be part of a guild. Share yourself. Go love on people. Let them love on you. Be tangible. I'm really into that. I don't know why. I think it's because I found my community and I want to just be accessible and I want everybody else. This fabric has just shredded, guys. When I say shredded, I should have stabilized it. I don't know what this stuff is. What is this? Whatever it is, it's hateful fabric. Just say hateful. It's not as off as I thought it was. It's off though. Y'all see? I don't know if you can see. There we go. It's not super duper off, but it's off. Yeah, I wish everybody was all the things. Oh, I wish I could reach my clapper right now. It's way over yonder though. And this sewing machine, not sewing machine, this thing is just sitting in the way. Where are my small clappers? Nothing is where it should be. I have a oh, there they are. Like I have a gazillion clappers. How can I not? She's flat. She's getting beat on a little bit, but she's flat. It won't be noticeable after quilting. No, probably not. It's like nobody's looking at your stuff not lining up. You got good people. What's up, Kim? Kim, you missed it. She struggled today. So struggled. Took her 3 hours to do one quilt block, and she struggled. I bet you weren't expecting it to look like this, were you, Kim? She's flat though. She's cool. She'll work. Kim, you're so funny. Kim, you have no idea what you just walked into. It looks something, but I don't know if it's great, Kim. All right, let's see. It's 4:30. I need to drive over home. Let's see. We need to pull fabric for that color challenge. And I think I just need a pretty jelly roll. I just need a really good looking jelly roll. Bright and colorful. So it looks great. That's gonna forever tickle me, Kim. What else are we working on? We need some Disney fabric, but we're not going to be able to get it from there. What else do we need? What's up, Chris? Chris, you missed it. Chris, you totally missed it. Chaos has ensued on this live. You have to go back and watch it on double time so you can get all the crazy, because it was some crazy. There's this artist that I really like. Her name is Mindy. Miss Mindy. And I went to that store because we're supposed to be getting inspiration. And she had some of her art. You guys, how cute is this? Isn't it my vibe? Like, and I want to take her out of the box because I am an out of the box kind of girl. But also, these are, you can't get these anymore. So I'm like, shoot. I don't know that I care. What am I going to do? Hopefully I never fall on hard times where I got to sell my collectible things. Aren't they so cute? So y'all know I'm a Little Mermaid head because I'm a millennial. So the Renaissance era is my thing. And the box is signed. I don't think you're supposed to take stuff out the box when it's signed. I think the doll is signed and the box is signed. Do I care? I could just put the box somewhere, but I am so the kind of person to throw away something. I do not like just random stuff. I bought those two. Whoa! And then I bought these two. I bought her. Miss Mindy, if you guys aren't following her, she does some, it's just an edgier, an edgier Disney kind of vibe. And there's Alice. So cute. I love to shop in art galleries and things and be an artist. And I love to be inspired. So when I saw this place, I can't believe I've never been there. I'm super, super duper duper excited to go. So excited. What's everybody else doing? I guess I should go. I've been on here 3 hours making a whole quilt block. 3 hours, guys, for one quilt block? Is that normal? It feels wrong. Not a box is not super fun. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I will head on out. What time am I supposed to be there? I never know what time I'm supposed to be at my guild. Like, never. And they changed it to an earlier time so that they can do the, oh my gosh, they had hors d'oeuvres. And we're all creatives when the woman who was in charge of the hors d'oeuvres like had flowers out on the table outside of the patio. It was like an actual spread with beautiful La Crusette, like containers, and it was just gorgeous. and she'd made some type of hibiscus lemonade. Oh my gosh. Dude, join my if you're in the area, drive on over to the Guild because it's a good time. Come on, Chris. Come on all the way up here. Come on over. Who else is around in the area? Let's just come on. It's a good time. New inbox. New inbox is not fun. It's not, right? I should take it out. I have my Funko Pops, but they're all in the garage because I really don't have room to display them the way that I want to. Debbie, we did have fun. It was a hot mess. We had a good time. This is true. A time was had. It kills me how the minute that I turn on the camera, well, when you're recording it, it's naturally going to take longer. But even these lives, I sew so much slower. But I also can't sew fast in public. In public, I can't get anything done either. So if I'm at a retreat or if I'm at a class, it's not, oh, Steph Skardal is coming today. Yes, I am a fan. I like Steph Skardal. Are you guys familiar with her stuff? Let me show you. Here's one of her quotes. You guys ever seen that? We like her. Debbie, it's the this one is the it's the only one I belong to actually. It's the Los Angeles LAMQG, Los Angeles Modern Quilt Guild. Leanna Lynn's Wonderland. It really is like a little wonderland in there. So this is the vibe. This is just the outside of the shop, but this is the vibe of the shop that we are going to have our show in. It's going to be cute. It is. It's nice and bright. So nice and bright. All right, guys. I guess I'll call it all the madness that has happened today. It's going to be really funny if I walk out of here and forget the block. I've got to find those paydays, and I just don't think they're in here, but I better check again. Oh, I forgot. They haven't seen these either. Have they seen these? They couldn't have. When did I finish these? No, I've got stuff to show and tell. That's right. I was like, what kind of maker am I? I don't know what I was thinking. Those came out. They haven't seen that. That's right. Okay, so we're taking those. We're taking paydays. And I will catch everybody on the next one. This was a good time, sort of. Chris, you got to go back and watch. You got to go back and get the gist of what has happened. All right, everybody. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.